this was a very interesting question, I would say, because we were all not expecting this question, and this question helped us utilize all the previous knowledge that we had, and we had to write an answer based on that. So the question is, discuss, again here the keyword is discuss. Discuss the significance of the lion and bull figures in Indian mythology, art and architecture. Now, how, just think for 2 seconds, how would you divide this question? So there are 2 ways in which you could divide this question. We'll look through that. So the question is discuss, right? So the keyword, again, you don't have to criticize a lot, but you have to tell in detail what is the significance of bull and horse, bull and lion figures in Indian mythology, art and architecture. So you will discuss. Discuss हमेशा examples के साथ आता है, relevant examples के साथ. In the previous question also, Gupta and Chola, you have to mention the Gupta caves, you have to mention the Chola Brihadeshwar temple, you have to give these concurrent examples out there in order to add value to your points. So similarly here, we will divide this. Introduction could be generic. You could write how probably, animals have had a significant, or you could write that the linkage of humans and natural species or animals has been seen from Indus Valley civilization to modern culture. So this will give you a start where we are telling that animals have been significant in Indian culture, in Indian art and heritage and culture since the period of IVC, which was like the beginning, till today, the modern paintings as well. Now here, we will divide the question into, because the question is about lion and bull figures. So we will write the significance of lion. And now what I would have done, I would have subdivided it into mythology, art and architecture. Significance of lion for mythology. Here you'll tell basic information. For example, it is a symbol of power and strength. And probably you'll write here a point and then you would give an example. Goddess Durga's Vahana. And similarly, in Indian mythology, lions are considered to be the Narsimha avatar that we talk about constantly. So you have to use all your general knowledge or whatever you've been hearing. So I remembered that we hear about Narsimha avatar, where half god and half lion is what an avatar is considered for the god. So you can write ki avatar of god. Example. So those 9 avatars that we talk about, these are the evolution of human space also, like how the humans evolved, how the gods evolved. So you could also mention evolution of mythological gods and goddesses, and then you could give example of Narsimha. So this is how you will divide. Similarly, you will keep it here for art. Art में कहाँ lion use होता है? Art में lion की paintings होती हैं. Is there any sculpture for lion? Yes, we'll talk about that also. So here, the significant difference that I want to tell you is, what I did was, I wrote sculptures also here. Uh, and here I mentioned how in the Sarnath pillar there is a lion, and I drew that Sarnath pillar. I cannot draw it abhi, but there I had drawn here. There was a abacus and everything I had drawn here, and I have mentioned here how these are the lions. So they also represent what we say your Indian history, and they also mention the Indian, because they are part of a national emblem. They are a part of our culture, like they are ingrained in our culture. So this is a unique thing that you can do, and this I had done for the bull part also. So for the bull part, similarly, significance of bull. You will divide it into mythology. You will divide it into art, and you will divide it into architecture. And then respectively you will mention the points here, you will give examples. So here, for example, you could talk about how bull is Shiva's Vahana, right? Or in art, you can mention the seals that were there during the IBC time, the bull seals. And architecture, Dravida architecture. And here I had drawn that here for some reason, and here the Dravida temple. So this was considered as the gatekeeper. So bull in Dravida Vahans, in Dravida architecture are considered as the protector of the temple and the protector of the people. So you will mention here the gatekeeper, this is the bull, and you will mention protector of the people. So this is the significance that you will keep talking about. Here also when you will say Shiva's Vahana, you will not just write it down, you will write a statement before it that source of strength, or in Indian mythology, the communicator between citizens or people and the god. So this is how you tell significance, and tell it in plain simple language. Don't try to complicate it by using jargons. Just write it in simple language, because the examiner at the other end is also an Indian, and they'll know what you want to say. So here the focus should be on presenting the thing better and dividing it well.